The weave is broken. Those of might and magic are falling. Factions fly to fill the vacuum of power as the spell plague brings destruction across the Forgotten Realms. Two heroes meet in the abandoned ruins of the Sword Coast town of Leylon. Women skilled in sword and sorcery, upon whose shoulders rest the fate of the entire Forgotten Realms.
Wait. Is he talking about us?
I sure hope not, because that sounds like a lot of responsibility.
Oh, gods. Hello and welcome to Best Left Forgotten, the deliberately uncanon and unofficial Forgotten Realms D&D actual play podcast. My name is Nathan Quadrigo, and I am your Dungeon Master.
My name is Miriam Feats, and I play Clarrybelle Trollbleeder, the Dwarven Barbarian.
My name is Jess Wolfendale, and I play Flick Girlkind, the Gnome Druid.
In case you'd forgotten, Flick and Clarrybelle met with Clarrybelle's family in the Trollbleeder Mansion, where Beaumont Trollbleeder announced Clarrybelle as the new head of the clan and granted her permission to marry her fiancée, Daisy. The wedding was scheduled immediately, as the deadline for the girls' return to their friends at Hallwinter was drawing close. In the rush of events, Clarrybelle questioned her sister Annie about the manufacturing of the spell orbs and asked to join her at a business meeting later that day. Flick heard news from Hallwinter that a mysterious figure had arrived there, wanting to meet with the girls, planned a bachelorette party for Clarrybelle with Daisy, and noticed strange magical effects were beginning to wildly occur. Just before the wedding, Flick and Clarrybelle accompanied Annie to meet with the buyer for the orbs, and discovered it was none other than Soman Galt, the mayor of Neverwinter, in disguise. The girls were able to void the contract and stop the deal, but a small skirmish broke out, during which more wild magics occurred as spells were cast, and while Flick and Clarrybelle and Annie were safe, Soman Galt escaped. They all returned to the house where, surrounded by family and friends from Hallwinter, Clarrybelle finally married Daisy. The ceremony was beautiful, but when it ended, the roof of the Trollbleeder mansion was ripped off as Illithids descended on the wedding. Eric, the Bat-Lord who had attended in disguise, swooped in to evacuate many of Clarrybelle's friends and family, while a blue door appeared that Flick, Clarrybelle, Callie, and Daisy raced to jump through, only to discover, a moment too late, that it was not one of Mordenkainen's doors, after all. Let's jump right in. Clarrybelle, Flick, Callie, Daisy, all tumble through the door that you once thought was Mordenkainen's, and then as you pass through, reveals itself to be a red door.
Maybe he's just had a rebranding.
Made by one of the red wizards of Fae.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Damn.
As you step through, the sounds of chaos are silenced. The joy of the wedding is left a world away behind you. It is dark, and the smell of damp earth hits your nostrils. Suddenly, you hear the sound of clicking. Dum, 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 dum. An ethereal double bass strums out a rhythmic beat.
Okay.
Rising up from the dirt in the ground. 3 hands pulling out at 3 different points. Zombies crawl, wearing glittery bow ties and vests, clicking. In sequence, you hear, hello, 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 hello. And almost appearing as if from the dirt is a 6.5-foot tall, ghostly, pale figure wearing a red robe with this long, stiff collar that stretches another 1/2 foot above.
You didn't.
As the figure comes closer, you realize that the skin, it's almost like it's been pulled taut across their skeleton. The figure reaches out their hand towards you, long fingers with long, dead nails. Szass Tam.
Yes!
I believe you've heard of me.
Yes! Yes!
Yeah, okay.
As Szass Tam,
Yeah.
the High Wizard and Archlich of Thay stands before you.
As we start our musical episode
So
of the series.
My name is Szass Tam. So they're holding their hand out in front of you, ready to be held.
Screw it. I walk forward and I shake it. What's up?
Flick Goldkind.
Oh my goodness, you've heard of me.
Of course, so wonderful to meet you. Clarrybelle, I'm so sorry about your wedding.
Thank you?
We're sorry about your dragon and your lieutenant.
Oh, never mind. There is always another dread ring.
It's true.
It's true. It's true.
Is this one of yours?
This?
Yeah.
No, this is yours. We're in You're really not up with it, are you?
No.
No, so we thought we were going through maybe someone else's portal right
Yes.
now.
Mine.
Oh, so this is your portal, and we
Yes.
are in a little realm that's for you.
Oh, wow. Villager really wasn't lying, was she? Well, but you are charming, and that's what matters.
I mean, it's gotten us this far.
You had a mysterious guest waiting for you here in Hallwinter. It's me.
Oh!
What a wild reaction for us to have. Holy moly.
So is that where we are right now?
Of course. Where did you think I would take you?
Literally anywhere. We've been to so many different dimensions at this point.
It's true.
We're pretty
It's
used to
true.
just jumping through a portal without
Oh,
really
yes.
thinking about it and then
Well,
arriving where we
Gonna
arrived.
be honest, when the music started, I thought we were in the void. Like, yeah. But
Yeah.
It's a little more upbeat than what they've got going on.
Yeah, the
Yes.
symphony don't normally snap.
Yeah.
No class there.
They're not a
Yeah,
rhythm
right?
group.
No rhythm. Rhythm, please.
So why exactly did you want to talk to us?
I think that we have some common interests. I'm not some kind of patron. This is not a Mordenkainen situation, okay? Right?
So little is.
I'm not sure how familiar you are with Thayan culture. Really, we celebrate those who are most powerful. Some people use crude, awful words like mediocrity, and I just think that it's really paying the dues for those that have done the work. And look, you've killed Valintra, so I think you've done the work. You've earned some respect.
Okay.
And I think that you really have the keys to the doors that I'm wanting to open.
Okay, but you still haven't told us why you're here. What are the doors that we can open for you?
Look, the symphony, right? They've been really a thorn in my side, and I'm gathering that they've been the same for you.
Yeah, a little
say
bit of
that.
more of a thorn in the brain that I can't really remove.
Yes. And a thorn in the marital status, too, I would say.
We haven't really had the full symphony discussion yet.
Oh.
There's not been a lot of time.
I'm sorry, Daisy, darling. I understand it's quite shocking. You've been very quiet. That's okay. Yes, stay quiet there, darling. It's okay.
How are Daisy and Callie doing?
Yeah, do they want to jump in on this at all?
Callie is kind of leaning back against the wall, hands spread, kind
Yep.
of very cautious.
Yeah.
Her blast experience not overall positive.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that Daisy is probably just slack-jawed right now.
Yeah.
Just like a stun mullet.
I mean, we filled her in on most of the basics,
Yeah.
but I don't know if Szass Tam
Of
would come
course
up.
we wouldn't have.
No.
I didn't think about Szass
No,
Tam.
I didn't either. She knows about the
I
Red
mean, I'm
Wizards.
always thinking about Szass
How
Tam.
did you not think about me, Szass Tam? Hello.
Okay, so the symphony.
Yes, the symphony.
Yeah.
Yes, the symphony, of course. I have some goals that I'm working towards. Really none of your business. But at the moment, the symphony is just in the way. So that's the first thing. And you've really got an in with them. You, Rohini, and, the songs, the symphony, Soman Gold, all of that kind of thing. And the second is Gauntlgrim. There's some really powerful magics going on there. And rumor has it along the magic windmill, as they say.
You know that old saying? Along
The magic windmill? Yeah.
I'm sorry, are the kids not using that anymore? Really, 15 million years ago, it was on. Yes, along the magic windmill, I heard that you have a connection. Flick specifically shoving a hand into a primordial. Really, that is not even
so
something that I would consider.
We were in Gauntlgrim when that all happened. Was that the actual Gauntlgrim?
I mean, actual Gauntlgrim, metaphorical, spiritual Gauntlgrim.
Yeah.
The spell plague is really hippity-dippity.
Anyway, what about Gauntlgrim? Sorry.
Well, there's some secrets there, and I think that you're more likely to get your hands on those secrets than I am.
And those secrets will help with stopping the symphony and the spell plague, or those secrets will help you do your dark bidding?
Be honest.
Dark bidding? Dark bidding. I think that it'll absolutely put a stop to the symphony's silliness. And that's what we're all here for.
16.
It's a 45 for him.
Excuse me,
Of course it is. Yeah, absolutely.
So you're saying I shouldn't try to cast polymorph on him?
Well, he rolled a natural 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That makes it okay then.
It does make it okay. I mean, look, why would he lie to you?
Yeah.
Why would Szass Tam lie to you?
Yeah.
He seems like a straight up guy. There's nothing weird about him or this situation at all.
All right, so you have like an in to Gauntlegrim.
Well, I thought that you had an integral grim.
How did we find it last time?
It was in Mordenkainen's mansion, which is no longer a thing.
Yeah. Do we still have the key?
Like, probably, unless we dropped it into the whirlpool.
I think we're getting ahead of ourselves. See,
Yes, please tell us where we should be.
life is like a circle.
Hmm.
We always think that we're kind of in a straight line, but really, it's almost like cycles and cycles and cycles. It's so funny that you've come back here to Hallwinter, you're calling it. So cute. My understanding is you kind of this was your big outing together here. And it's funny, you see, the tower up on the hill holds the secrets that we've needed the whole time.
Then why didn't you just go there?
Oh, me? No, nobody likes me. They think I'm
I
some
mean,
kind of
incorrect.
troublemaker.
Right, but like, it's just like a tower on a hill. Like, surely you can just like walk there or fly there. You had a dragon, right?
I mean, the dragon was dead for the most of the time.
Yeah, but like, it would have
That
died
was Valindra's big
Yeah.
old thing. All about the dramatics. Not for me. I'm much more understated.
Absolutely.
So were you saying that if we go up the tower, we're going to get answers about the symphony, the spell plague, Gauntlegrim? What's the deal here?
A little of column A, little of column B, little of column C.
Now, this isn't like a Jeopardy thing, right? Where we're going to find the answers, but what we really need is the questions.
I think this is step one from the process.
Right.
And of course,
Okay.
I would love to just fly up there and, have a chat to the people inside. But, it's a little bit more complex than that.
So there are people in there.
Look. Yes? No. People, person, that's a very loose term to be used.
And are they going to try and kill us if we go in there?
Oh, no. Surely not you. You seem like good, honest people.
Inside check. 26.
Only a 44 this time.
Good Lord.
Oh, no. No, they would kill me for sure. Well, they'd make a good old college try, but, I think that up there...
A wizard
A good old
college
wizard
try?
college try. I'm so glad.
Yes. I think there's some information there that might lead you to where we need to go.
Okay, and are you going to stick around and we go there and come back and tell you? Or are you going to disappear and do we need to reach out to you? Is there a...
Like, do you have a number?
Well, we want to avoid this kind of situation. And he pulls out a rock.
Yeah.
He squeezes the rock, and the rock says, "Hey, we have your stone."
Yeah.
You mean you want to avoid the most iconic line?
Anyway, I'll be staying here. Where else have I got to be? And plus, I think you'd want me to hang around.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's not a patron situation, but you're telling us exactly what the steps we need to take are and hanging around for us.
Patron feels so transactional. We're a team. Team Zaz team. Right.
Team Szass team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? We can workshop it. It's fine.
No, first try, best try.
Yeah, team's ass team.
Team Jazz team.
That's what we're going with.
Well, I'll be
Team
here,
Jazz
and you'll give
team.
me the information, and then we'll see where we go from there.
Okay.
It's best if you don't mention I'm involved. Keep it on the down, Lizzle, as they say.
I mean, there are other people in the room, so I do want to say, we're not super happy with this situation. We're just being amicable to the things that are being thrown at us. Yeah? I think that's very reasonable.
Yes,
I can attack him right now if you think that's the best course of action, Callie.
I think we'll all die, but we could
Oh,
give
That
it a
might be
go.
worth it, honestly.
Would it be worth it? I don't know. There's a whole wedding that I'm currently keeping under wraps for you right now.
Okay.
And also, I'm keeping this whole thing hidden from the symphony.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
yeah, we do appreciate that.
Well, I mean, if you want to kill me, that's fine. Bye-bye, Beaumont.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go. I assume we're gonna go.
Can't go to the tower if you're standing here underground with me.
I mean, I'd like to see if maybe there's like a spare sword or hammer or something lying around.
Oh, weapons.
I kind of maybe left
So
mine
crude.
behind because I was getting married, you know.
Oh, sure. And he clicks his fingers and a bag appears and he throws it at your feet. And inside is all of your weapons. Ugh,
Neat.
Lord.
Thank you.
Can you teach me that sometime?
If you've got 10,000 years, I can teach you anything, Flick.
I don't got any other plans. All right. Goodbye, Sir Zaz.
And I'll sort of lead Daisy and Callie out
Yeah.
the room.
Teams as team.
Team Zaz team.
Okay. So
As soon as we're out of the
Yeah.
room, I punch a wall with my stone hand, and I'm like, "Damn it! Why?"
yeah, I think I'm gonna have maybe like a breakdown about this later. Daisy, how are you? Are you doing okay? I'm so sorry.
Bill, what's going on? I can't.
Okay, so
Who is that? Where are my family? Where are your family?
Okay, so cast your mind right back to the first story I told you about the Bat Lord, who we kind of owed a favor to. So I didn't even know he was there. I just kind of blinked and he was flying at our families and kind of scooping him up in his big bat wings. And I mean, I trust him. He's going to keep him safe. I promise you, he's going to keep them safe.
And Sabine's there as well. That
Yeah.
will help.
So the wizard Mordenkainen has these blue doors, and we've gone through a lot of them. And so this door was blue, so we were like, "It's Mordenkainen," even though maybe he was probably dead. And then we didn't realize that it wasn't. But we're in Hallwinter Mines, and that's Szass Tam, who's the big leader guy of the Red Wizards, who were the ones whose dread ring we destroyed. And now he wants us to go look at a tower. And I'm kind of inclined to do that on account of he could kill us all. And if you need to slap me right now, I totally understand.
I don't want to slap you. It's not your
Okay.
fault.
You can do afflicted and punch the wall.
I punched the wall again.
We were just getting married and
I know.
and now we're not.
I know. I'm kind of used to the plans that we have getting derailed, and so my brain's just kind of running on the like adrenaline of just on to the next thing. But
Good news, your first fight as newlyweds wasn't with each other.
Yep.
You know, I don't really think this is the time.
Toby,
Flick.
thank God.
Yes, this is Callie. But thank
damn
you.
it. Damn it.
But I really didn't know it was Szass Tam. I'm sorry, I wouldn't have. This is now Toby.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
I'm getting whiplash here. Character whiplash. Hey, Toby.
Hello. It was just a strange guest who was adamant to talk to you.
Yeah.
We had vetted everything. It seemed all okay.
Yep. Nope.
Szass Tam.
Yeah.
He seems like maybe he's pretty sneaky.
Yeah,
and
if
this is
anyone's
probably
going to
not
go
on
over
you.
your head, totally fair.
Well, a little unkind, but I understand in the context it should be fine.
And Callie,
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Who is this again?
This is Toby Stonehill. He had the inn that we
Okay.
stayed in for a while.
Yeah.
It was his
Yeah.
place in Phandalin that you were probably sending all your letters to.
Yeah. All right.
point of order, were my parents at the wedding? I can't remember.
Oh,
Because we never specifically
Were
said
they?
they were, but they're not here, so I'm assuming.
I imagine they would have been at the wedding.
Yeah, cool. Anyway, just, sorry everyone again for dragging you into our stuff. Really sorry, really mad, really stuck.
So, what are we going to do now?
okay. So
I guess we're following the words of this Mr. Tam.
Annoyingly, it was kind of on my
yeah, I was
to-do
about to
list.
say Tower was on the list of things to check out. We should probably do it. I don't trust him.
Yeah, this is yet
he was
another
way
situation.
too smooth for a guy that's dead.
Oh, yeah, yet another situation where we're just doing something so that we don't get killed, but we're not happy about it.
But we're not asking anyone to do it with us.
As always, we are products of our circumstances, and you don't have to be.
Well, I don't think this is really your circumstance. We were all in the Dread Ring. We've all been there. I left my inn for you. I think this is just
For
as much my
us?
fight as, well, yeah, I would say so.
Aw.
I think this is just as much my fight as it is yours. And me too, in a very similar tone.
imagine whichever one of us you wanted for that particular conversation.
If you want to join us for this, I mean, yeah.
Of course.
And I'm just going to look at Daisy. Can I just have, we're going to take a moment
Yeah, of
and I'm
course.
going to just pull Daisy to a quieter
Sorry we
place.
delayed your honeymoon.
Okay, so, hi.
Hey.
Okay, yeah, this is obviously not how today was going to go, but this place we're going to is going to be probably quite dangerous, and it's one of those situations where I don't want to say don't come, but also I don't want to like drag you into more danger, because that seems to be all I can do at the moment is just take people I love and put them in more danger than they were in before I was around. And there's a town nearby called Hallwinter, and we have some friends there, Cecil and Lambert, and I mean, again, this is your decision. I'd feel better if you were staying with them and maybe not with Szass Tam in the caves. I just want to give you the best lay of the land possible so that you can make whatever decision you want to make right now. I'm so sorry.
So you disappear for like 2 years on your big trip to go and kill a troll, and then we come back and we get married in one day, and now you're saying, oh, go hang out with my friends. I got other stuff to do.
Okay.
I mean, if that's what it's going to be like, okay. I mean, I just, it's a long time and people change, I suppose. And, you know, maybe we just got caught up in the moment. And
Okay, no. Okay, this is like just the worst series of events.
well, it's not great for me either.
I know. I'm not saying I don't know what to do anymore. The only thing that I want is to just be with you somewhere where neither of us has to think about the world ending and for some reason it being our responsibility and it taking our lives over. But that's what's happening, Daisy. I can stay behind and Flick and Toby and Callie can go to this tower right now and we can do that. But the fact is, there's going to be a point where I do have to go away again to deal with this because the symphony is my fault. It's my problem. It is something that I brought more into this world. I'm the reason they're at Neverwinter. I'm the reason that they're flying through the air. You can be with me while I fix it. But you will be in danger the whole time you are by my side while I'm fixing this. And if you die doing that, I don't know what I'll do.
Wait, it's not your problem. It's not your fault that the symphony is doing all of this stuff. That they would have done this, it sounds like, whether you were there or not. And it's just as much, Flick's responsibility. And I'm not saying that you're not supposed to go and do all of these things and fix all these problems. You've always been my hero, and, to go and be the hero for others is, I guess, is part of the package. But damn, it's hard.
I know that.
We waited for a long time, and you worked hard, and I worked hard, and I waited. And now we're waiting again.
I know that.
And I know you don't want me to die, but you're going off with this creepy guy who comes out of the walls. And
Okay, that's okay. That's
singing,
really not fair to Toby. Toby's marvelous.
Yeah.
oh, that is flawless.
Yeah.
Just
I
stopping
know you're angry
stopping
right
at 5
now.
to just be like, actually, my friend is fantastic. What are you talking
I
about?
know you're angry right now, but that is no excuse. Ben has been through so much.
And you're just as likely to die out there as I am.
Daisy, I've done a lot of this, and I'm not going to tell you that I haven't almost died a lot either, because there have been some pretty close calls. But the way that I fight, the way that I've trained, it's really hard to kill me. I really don't know how else to say it other than that it's really, really hard to kill me. A lot of things have tried to do it, and it takes a long time for it to even really start hurting, if I'll be honest with you.
Belle, if I'm not as good or powerful as Flick or Callie or Toby, then I'm sorry I'm only good enough to be your wife.
That's not fair. That's not fair. If you want to come, you can come.
Well, then it's done. And she walks out to follow everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all so far outside at this point. It's like we were sort of in the next room, and then we're like, oh, okay.
No.
It's getting louder. How far away do we need to be before we can't hear it anymore?
Yeah.
I'm going to take a moment
Yep.
and I'm also going to punch the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll follow.
Standing behind you is Szass Tam.
Get out of here.
I've seen people pull it back from worse situations, Clarrybelle. It's okay. She'll come round. But we are on a bit of a time crunch, probably for you more than me, but get to that tower, Pip pop.
I leave because this is a PG podcast and I can't say to him what I want to say to him.
We awkwardly go to the tower.
All right, you climb the hill
Yeah.
to the tower. Above you, crackling, is blue fire and lightning.
So that's back.
So that's back.
Cool.
Right.
Is it worse than it was before? Is it about the same?
It's a little bit less, but you notice that as you approach, you can feel the tension as it senses
Yeah.
your presence.
It knows we are approaching.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you arrive at the door, locked.
Toby, are you a locks kind of guy?
Are you a locksmith, Toby?
Or
Yeah.
Daisy? Can you
Wow.
do something with this?
Why don't you give it a go first?
Well, she's a
Everybody, we're
blacksmith.
going to let Daisy have a go, all right? All right?
I don't know. Like Toby,
give her a go.
Toby would be the like lockpick approach. Daisy
Absolutely.
would be the like I've built locks before and know how to break them approach.
Totally fine. Totally legit. And I can tell you that's exactly how Daisy takes it.
Yeah.
In this moment,
Right.
she's totally like, oh, yeah, I'm loving it. Yeah, Daisy, you can do it. All right. I guess I'm giving it a go.
I just meant,
I
if
tap
you
her shoulder and give her guidance.
You got this.
She glares at you.
I don't have any context for this. I'm like, oh, okay. Sorry, I should have asked to touch your shoulder, I guess.
And she walks up to the lock and she looks at it.
I just because
She's going to pull a small hammer and chisel from her belt.
Was it?
19 on the die.
Oh.
yeah.
And it unlocks.
See,
Oh, no.
And flames burst down
can
from
I
the
dive for her to kind of try and help mitigate in any way?
top. You can make an acrobatics check.
Yeah, 22.
Okay. You dive for her.
Yep.
Can you tell me where you're diving and the context? The flames are coming from above the door.
Yeah, so trying to get her down with me on top so that I take most of the damage.
All right, so you take 15 points of fire damage.
Cool. And then when it stops being all flamey, I'll stand up and offer her my hand, and I assume she won't take it.
She takes your hand begrudgingly and stands up.
Are you okay?
Well, I think that's something that we should keep an eye out for.
Good plan.
How about I'll go in front.
Great
Traps
plan.
and things, that's kind of
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your thing.
cool.
I'll file in directly behind Toby.
Daisy is going to go directly behind Clarrybelle.
Cool.
What about you, Flick? Would you like to be kind of with Callie or behind Callie?
I do
or-
that awkward thing where I wait to see if Callie wants to go first.
Do you want to?
Look, I'm going to be honest. I'm a little bit shaken.
No, I
and
get that. I'm sorry.
I think that being no.
Okay.
I know we've had some rough spots,
Yeah.
Flick, but I don't think you can really be blamed for much of what's happened over the past.
Oh.
But I'm feeling a bit jumpy to be kind of at the rear,
Absolutely.
if that's okay with you.
Yeah, no, that's good. I'd love to be. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And you walk in. The tower is small.
Mhm.
And you knew that when you saw it the first time. You know it now is especially your life in towers has been about quite significant towers. But
Yeah.
this one's maybe 4 or
This is
5
nothing.
levels.
Oh, yeah.
Great. We love to hear
We
it.
could jump off this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon you could,
Yeah.
Clarrybelle.
Yeah.
Flick, it might be a little rough. As you enter the door, the walls glow with a faint blue light.
Is it like from the entire wall? Is there like runes or writing
From
on the wall?
blazing
Okay.
runes that sprawl
Okay.
and scroll across the wall.
Are these familiar to us at all?
Yeah.
Clarrybelle,
Yeah.
they're familiar to you.
Oh, lordy. Yeah, okay.
The Dirge of Delzoom, the story of Gauntlgrim and its
Yeah.
fall, of the Primordial and the invasion of the Wizards of Thay. Not an exact copy here. Some strange stories of Helm, the god of protectors, of Mystra, goddess of the
Ooh.
weave, and Tyr, the god of justice, and strange battles
Mm-hmm.
that happen between gods. a time when gods walked the earth. And that's all you take.
Okay. I think you would see that I'm maybe walking a little closer to the wall and sort of like stepping closer to particular passages.
Would you like to do a specific look, or are you okay?
If I see a passage about Mystra, I think I would walk a little closer to it and see if I can get anything more specific, but not holding up the line.
Okay, can you make a history check then, please?
Yeah. Oh, 21.
It talks about the death of Mystra.
Yep.
It talks about the death of Mystra as she attempted to re-enter the heavenly planes and was blocked by Helm, god of protectors,
Rude.
who struck her down.
Is there anything on his motivations?
Not that
Not
you
really?
can see at this
Okay.
time.
I mean, there is something in the god of protectors going so far as to kill another god. I think Clarrybelle's very interested in the motivations of that, but yeah.
Up the stairs.
And you enter the second floor, immediately into a very small, almost cubicle.
Do we have to go to the second floor or can we just keep climbing up to the top?
Well, you can't go anywhere. There's no door. You climb up and you're in the second floor and you're now in a 5 foot by 5 foot block.
Well,
Okay.
not all of us are, I assume. 'cause-
Well, no, Toby's in there.
Yeah.
There's a bit of an issue here. I'm not.
Huh.
And they're for sure real walls, like you can touch all of them.
Look, I can give it a go.
Carefully.
As the wall disappears and he twists out and he's gone.
There we go. Solution.
Okay. Is this a stone room?
It is a stone room.
Is it? No, stone cunning can't help me find traps. As great as
Wait
that
a
would be.
second. Is this a contraption, would you say?
Yes.
Could I argue that it's a tinkerer check?
Yes.
Hey!
Finally, I'm going to use it.
Yeah, we all squish up so Flick can push past to get to the room.
Sorry.
I don't have tinkerer's tools. My mind is a tinkerer tool. These hands are tinkerer's tools. That's a dirty 20.
Hey!
Okay. What it seems is that on the floor of this area is like kind of a twisting turntable that would move you out of the room. And there are kind of small buttons on the wall. Each wall has one panel that would allow you to move through into other rooms. That's all you know.
Did I see which one Toby touched?
He touched the one on the right.
Okay.
We should probably follow Toby, yeah?
Is there a way to maybe like buddy up? Like, can we fit two people in the room so that when it spins,
Yeah.
I know Toby's by himself now, but if we buddy, then
Yeah.
at least we
Yes.
don't all get lost in different
yeah.
spots in this room if we end
here,
up in the wrong spot.
I take out from my spell components, put a piece of chalk in half, and I'm like,
yeah.
I know, like, it turns, but then once two people have gone through, it should be marked on both sides.
So mark what we press?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Who wants to go next? I should probably go next, yeah?
Yeah.
And then...
Should you and Callie
Yeah, I'll
follow
go with you.
Toby?
I think that
I mean,
seems
I think we
wise,
should all
yes.
try and follow each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just that I don't trust the room to not take us to different spots
Absolutely.
anyway.
Of course.
All right. Cozy up, Callie.
Certainly.
I press the button.
Okay. And you turn in the opposite direction from where Toby went.
Oh, good. Great. Yeah.
But it was the same button?
Mhm.
Okay.
Flick.
Mhm.
You are now in a stone room. You can no longer hear anything other than you and Callie.
Okay.
Well, this is rather intimate.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Look, I mean, I really thought that we were going to go the same way as Toby.
Yeah.
I really thought that look, that logic just seemed to pan out for me.
me too.
Well, how about we just do this? And she just presses another button.
I like it.
And you start to turn around into a completely different room.
Great.
Clarrybelle.
Okay, so we might not. Okay.
Daisy pushes you in,
Yeah.
stands, and presses the one directly ahead of you.
Okay.
And you move the same way as Toby.
Oh.
And Toby is not there. He's already moved on, it seems. Well,
I think we just keep going.
we just keep pressing.
Yeah, I don't. These aren't my expertise.
You're just in the same one going back and forth. It's definitely an intelligence-based system that we are not equipped to handle.
No.
Can you both roll percentile?
Cool.
76.
51.
You keep turning and turning and pressing and turning. And unfortunately, you do not come across any other marked pieces of chalk in your travels. You are now in independent stone rooms in your pairs, or
Yeah.
Toby on his own. And after about 5 minutes, you still have not seen another chalk mark.
Okay. We should reconsider our approach, maybe.
Yes, this seems wise. Is this 18?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
It was definitely 18 or 19.
Okay, how about we both roll history checks?
Sounds good.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, that didn't go particularly
What did you
well.
roll?
I have a +2 to history. 4.
I rolled a 2 on the die too.
In sync. We start making out.
No, I'm pretty sure it's 18. I'm really, really sure it's 18.
Oh, okay. I mean, you can have your opinion for sure, but like,
No, because remember, like 2 turns ago, we said it was 16.
does it matter how many we're up to?
We've been going for a while. I think that's the conclusion.
absolutely.
And so we still haven't seen any other marks.
Yeah.
So whether it be 18 or 19, most likely 18, it's not going well.
No. Did you happen to keep like a sense of cardinal direction as we were going? Do you know what way we're facing right now?
Can we both make survival checks?
That's an 8.
I'm pretty sure we're facing to the right, where Toby went.
Okay.
And if I remember correctly, that would be the direction that where the staircase was in the bottom room.
Okay. If we keep going this way, we'll be going in the right direction.
Well, yes, but we can't control whether we can't go straight. We can only turn.
Same. Sorry, I make bad jokes when I get nervous.
It's okay. It wasn't a bad joke. It was. I thought it was quite funny.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, let me have another look because I sort of got an idea of at least like how the system works, and we've been pressing a few now. Maybe I can figure out which way it's going to send us.
Okay, so which one are we pressing?
Can I have another look?
Yeah.
Now that we've done a few, can I at least...
sure.
Is there some sort of system for which way it's going to send us? I imagine not, but... 18.
There's a theory.
Yeah.
You need more data, but you're like clockwise, anti-clockwise, clockwise, anti-clockwise. You're like, okay, maybe there is a pattern, but the pattern might be 12 long or something like that, because you're like, okay, but no, I think that it's kind of doing it again what happened before, but I'm not yet sure.
I'm going to take out a little bit of parchment and just like write down what I've got so far.
Yeah.
And then be like, all right.
Which one?
This should take us clockwise.
Okay.
Go.
And she also reaches out and your hands touch as you go to press the button.
My marriage is falling apart, but
We stay winning.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's clockwise, and I press it.
As it turns, is it getting hot in here? Clarrybelle.
yeah.
You can't just keep pressing, Clarrybelle. Okay? There's clearly a system here.
If you can figure out a system, I would love that.
There's a reason that this is here. And so somebody would want a solution so they knew how to get through this. Otherwise, that's the point.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm going to create a door that has no knob and no lock. It's just a wall, right? There's a path through this.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how walls were invented. When I want a door
That's not a door.
with no hinge.
Back in the Stone Age, there were doors everywhere. And it's like, Sheena, get out of my house. It's like The Sims. All right, I'm going to go now. I never invited you in. I think there's a pattern.
Can I give Daisy the help action
Okay, certainly.
to try and solve this?
Can you roll a d10?
Me?
You both.
Okay. 8.
3.
You slowly move until Clarrybelle and Daisy.
Yeah.
You arrive at the exit to the stairs up.
You solved it.
I guess I did.
Good work.
Oh, but Flick, I just...
Stop.
No, I really think... No, doesn't your system, we should press this one.
Okay.
No. Come on.
No, okay. Is it, wow, like oxygen, right? Like, do you think how they, okay.
But it was left, right, forward.
Slide to the left, slide to the right.
Oh, yes.
How do we crisscross?
And she starts
in
a kind of groove
Stop it.
in there.
There's not enough room.
What are you talking about?
Not enough room.
There's sort of enough room in here.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
All right.
Okay. No,
you don't have like locate creature or something, do you?
what does the parchment say?
The parchment says, wait, is left clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Left is clockwise. Wait, no.
Is it like
my
going
goodness.
left
Oh my
or is
goodness.
it like
I don't know.
return to the left?
No. Here. I'm just going to press this one.
Okay.
And for the sake of expediency,
Yep.
you arrive with everybody else. Oh, hello, everybody. Oh, my goodness. We
I
made it.
did it.
We did it. Yes, Flick. She solved it.
Yep.
She
It was
solved
all me.
It was all a pattern, and that's all it was. Stop. Shh. Stop it.
Anyway.
We made it.
What's happening?
Here.
Look, there was not a lot of. It was very hot in those rooms.
It was very hot in those rooms.
I had to take off my jacket.
I almost did. But then I didn't.
Can I insight check my best friend right now?
Yeah.
That's an 18.
Roll whatever you want to roll. Persuasion, deception, performance.
Use Cosmic Omen. Yes. That's a 19.
What am I getting off you then?
I think you're getting like, there's a vibe, but
Yeah.
it's not necessarily like a weird vibe. It's,
Yeah.
just we didn't.
You were stuck in small rooms solving a puzzle together.
Exactly.
And, yeah.
And, we might now be friends. This is what
Yeah.
friendship looks like.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I guess I just look at Toby. I mean, keep moving.
Yes, I think we... He looks at you with kind of questioning look as if like, you're not seeing this? Yep, we'll keep moving. And he goes to push through the door, which is locked.
Oh,
Let me just, I'll...
yeah.
Oh, I can't... Nope. This one seems a bit out of my wheelhouse.
Daisy?
All right. Nothing.
I mean, I can try and hit it as hard as I possibly can.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll to hit.
It's a 28.
Nice.
Okay, can you roll damage, please?
Sure. 15 points of bludgeoning and 4 points of fire.
Okay. You splinter the door.
Yep.
And you burn the rest of it to the ground.
Yep.
And you are bathed in this incredibly bright, white, glowing light.
Okay.
Can you all make intelligence saving throws?
Intelligence?
How dare Nathan's like, I really want
Intelligence?
just to save that they can't.
Toby should be fine. That's a 4.
That's a failure.
Figures. Yeah.
Oh my God, I have a +2 to my intelligence saving throw.
Hell yeah.
Excuse me? 21.
Okay, that's a pass. Daisy, Clarrybelle, both pass out and fall down the stairs.
Oh.
You take 5 points of falling damage each.
Okay.
Okay.
What? Is it still just light?
It
Or
is very, very bright, and you do have to shield your eyes, but you're okay. You specifically, Flick, you sense that this is that blue flame spell plague energy.
Yep.
There's something about, it's like, oh, it's this bright white light, and you're like, no, I see the blue.
Yeah.
I see it there.
There's a tinge.
There's a tinge, and I know it's there.
Yeah.
I know exactly what's going on.
Okay. Full disclosure. This is spell plague in front of us.
Oh, okay.
Um,
How do you...
Did either of you, by the way, get spell plagued? I know that I forced some spell plague on you a while ago.
Look, there's been some changes, but to be honest, I've opted not to investigate.
Yep, good. Very look. Toby? Great.
Mm.
All right. Should we wake the others up or should we try to take care of this?
I don't think that Clarrybelle would want to...
Miss out.
Yes.
Kelly, Toby, can you wake up the
Certainly.
gang?
Yes. And they shake you awake, and you are awoken. Shield your eyes. Just keep your... Yep.
Oh, okay. Yep. I can
I
keep my
didn't say
eyes
cover.
closed.
Just keep it, maybe...
Okay. What's going on? I bust open a door and then I was at the bottom of the stairs.
Look, there's a bathe of... spell plague. Is that right?
Oh.
Spell
Do not
plague lights?
go into the light.
Okay. I'll keep... you know what? I'm going to keep my peepers shut until this is dealt with because
Yeah.
that
right.
wasn't great.
If that's what we're doing, that okay.
Cool.
But Flick, I think we are going into the light, though.
I mean, yeah, okay. Correct.
Like, what are we supposed to do? Don't go into the light if we're going to do it.
All right. Well, maybe I like not following instructions.
Oh, well, I'll go into the light then.
Well, I'll go first because I have
stop it. And
experience
she's
with this.
pushing you down the stairs.
No, I am
no,
pushing.
no.
No, she was down the stairs, down waking them up.
She
I'm in
was.
front of her. I am going first.
You're in the top floor. Yeah. It is double height, and there is a shimmering blue spell plague force field around a human man who sits topless.
Sorry.
Yeah, of course he is.
Tracks. Yeah.
What?
What do you mean? What?
He's not wearing a top. It's
No
what I
shoes, no
see in
shirt,
my
no spell
mind.
plague. That's what we've been missing this whole time.
That's what the episode should be called. No shoes, no shirt, no spell plague.
He's wearing flowy linen pants, legs crossed, his eyes closed, his head shaved. And in front of him sits an enormous 4-foot-long blade.
It's just Flick up there right now, right?
At the moment, yes. Until Callie runs behind you. Flick, I said that I was going first.
Okay. Hearken, hello. Who art thou?
His eyes open. Could you not read the signs?
No.
Could you not heed the warnings? I cannot be trusted.
Like, same.
He stands and places his hand on the blade.
You don't gotta do all that.
His hand begins to shake as blue flame rises through it and begins to ignite the blade.
Any chance I could talk you out of it?
The darkness, it spreads through me.
Oh, but like, I've had that before too. Sometimes you just need a friend to share it with.
The warnings were clear. Stay out of the tower. His body sets alight as he turns into a blue human torch.
Warning received. And I start to walk backwards out of the room.
As you walk backwards out of the room, he lunges at you
Okay.
and slams against the force field.
Oh.
Do we hear that noise?
You hear like a crack of thunder.
I think the context I have for that is like Flick casting Thunderwave
Yeah,
or something
yeah.
crashing, both of which suggest something's going wrong.
sure.
So I think I will start moving. Can I try and go through the bright light with my eyes closed? Does
Yeah.
that affect the saving throw at all?
You don't need to make the saving throw.
Great. Yeah. And then when I feel like I've gone far enough to be out the other side,
Yeah.
open my eyes.
Okay. The light pours into your eyes because it fills the whole room.
Yeah.
Can you make an intelligence saving throw?
Oh, 15.
Cosmic Omen. Add a d6.
Oh, 16.
The DC was 16.
Oh, baby.
But Daisy collapses
Yeah,
next
yeah.
to you.
Hey.
Okay.
The warnings were clear.
But you can't leave your
Leave me.
You can't leave your bubble though.
And the flame fades. He drops the sword to the ground again.
Oh. It's okay.
I'll just hold Daisy and
Yeah.
try and quietly wake her up
Yeah.
while this is going on.
Yeah. I'll walk a bit closer to him.
It is not safe for you here.
Okay. I mean, it's not safe anywhere. I'm very familiar with putting people in danger with my presence, and you're okay.
He steps towards you, the sword on the ground. I sense the darkness in you.
That obvious, huh?
To one such as me it is. Have you too fallen from grace? From your mission? From your life?
Right on the brink there, buddy. I'm still mostly me, but I've started to change.
How do you hold on through the darkness?
Well, I don't have much other choice. I got people depending on me, and I also trust that if I do lose my way, that there are people who can stop me.
I have none who will stop me. So I must stop myself. And he turns and walks away.
Who are you?
He turns and looks at you. I am Thalabar.
Of course.
That is the name of the tower, which was mentioned in episode 0.
Oh,
I thought
course,
it did
of
sound
course.
kind of familiar. Yeah. And what you said you fell from grace. What grace did you fall from?
I was a champion of hell, the god of protectors. It was my life to protect those around me, those who could not protect themselves. And now the cruelest of ironies, as this flame consumes me, I cannot protect even myself. I have brought darkness into this world.
Oh, same, buddy. Same.
Yeah, we're all kind of on the making deals with the darkness train.
So the best I can do is keep myself here and stop the flame from spreading. That is my mission, and I've succeeded in that at least.
I mean, we've put spell plague into an orb before.
Yeah.
Maybe we could come back and do the same. Take it away.
You've experienced this before.
Yeah, it was to a town, not a person, but I've been working on the person angle.
It's not been super successful with the person angle thus far.
I mean, we've been making progress. I didn't kill Gundren.
You did it on Gundren?
Well, I did some things on Gundren. He was weirdly into it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been working on using Spell Plague to create instead of destroy.
Are you saying that it is beyond here, that I didn't stop them?
I'm sorry, but yeah, it's everywhere.
Another failure.
We're here because we were told that you would have answers about the Spell Plague and the Symphony and Gauntlgrim.
Takes in a big deep breath.
We're trying to fix this whole thing, and if you're a protector, then giving us as much information as you can would help us protect the people out there.
Why fight against the tide?
Because it's going to kill everybody. If the wave is too big, I'm not I can't do beach analogies.
Let me take this one.
Yeah, go for it.
We're not fighting against the tide. We're letting it take us back to shore. We're going to work with the Spell Plague to stop the bad bits of it.
Symphony's got to go.
Symphony's got to go.
And you say you can free me?
We could try.
Sure.
Oh, we kind of destroyed all of the glass orbs.
I mean, did you keep the one that was like in your pocket?
Did I keep the one that was like in my pocket?
You didn't say you destroyed it.
Great. Okay. We've got
We
one
got one
glass orb. We do have a chance to give it a shot, but should you be doing that right now? It almost killed you last time.
I mean, I was fine.
If
Okay.
you free me, then the blockages should be freed. I should be able to tell you what I know of Gauntlgrim.
Oh, so do you not remember right now? Is that what you're saying?
There are mysteries in my mind. It has been many years while I remember these walls. But Gauntlgrim, something strikes me.
I mean, the Dirge of Delzoun is kind of all over the walls down there.
The
Stuff,
Dirge.
yeah, and stuff about Mystra and her and Helm killing her when she tried to go back to the astral, the heaven
Helm.
place.
Something is there. Helm and Mystra.
Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Okay, before we go any further, I know I'm not supposed to do this, but I feel like you're going to get real mad if we don't tell. Well, you probably don't even know him. Maybe you do. We're here because Szass Tam told us to be here.
I do not know of this Szass Tam you speak.
Okay, cool. He's a real bad guy, and I don't want you to get mad later because we didn't tell you that we were here because of that. We don't want to be. Like, we're not working with him, but
It's kind of like our goals are kind of aligning.
it's a kind of a blackmail situation,
Yeah.
honestly.
He steps back and lifts up the sword again. And once more it ignites. Free me.
Okay.
And his body is set on fire once more with blue flame.
Oh, boy. I really want to help him, but
I mean, I can't do what you can do with.
I know. And I'm just really worried that I can't do what I can do. You know, I don't want to mess it up now. Like,
Yeah.
is this the most important thing I could be using this on? Like, it seems pretty important, huh?
Seems pretty important, gee. Oh, golly.
Oh, gee. Oh, God. Oh, boy. So it's 25, right?
Yeah.
I have a +8, so it's not impossible. I will fail it. I will fail it. Kelly, Toby, what do y'all think about this?
This is just taking me back to a strange and dark place. I think that if you can help him, you should. Yeah. That's what this is all about, isn't it? The Emerald Enclave.
I'll get the glass orb out of my bag.
Oh boy, okay.
I'll be here with you when you do this. I don't know how much help I can be, but whatever help I can give you, I will.
Okay, quick sidebar, guys. I'm going to be real serious with you all right now, and I know, like, you might not be comfortable about it, but, I don't know how much more of this I can do without, and I take the stone glove off, fully succumbing to the spell plague. And I need to know that if that happens, you all are ready to, you have my full permission to strike me down before I can hurt the world. Okay?
And I just would like you to know that I will exhaust every other option before that.
Okay, Callie, Toby.
Look, I, respect and love you, Flick. But if you want me to cut
Yeah.
you down,
Yeah.
that's what I'm here for, trust me.
I
Love this energy, Toby. Thank you.
It's what Sildar would have wanted.
It is. It is. What would Sildar do? She would stab me.
I ask myself every day, what would Sildar do?
Honestly, it's the answer to a lot of questions is what would blank do? Stab Flick. So just
Yes.
follow their example.
Frankly, she would have killed you already.
Yeah. And, I wouldn't have begrudged her for that.
I would.
That's fair. Callie, I know it's a lot to ask, and I
I won't do it, Flick. I'm not going to do it.
I get that. Could you, those who aren't going to stab me, I look at Toby, can you at least promise to run and
Every
regroup?
other option.
Running's a great option. I would love to tell you about the benefits of running.
We haven't lost you yet, and we won't now.
Oh boy.
You're not alone this time, Flick.
You're not alone. Callie places her hand on your shoulder.
I place my hand on your other shoulder.
I take the orb. So, you're not going to get out of there and immediately attack us, right? That's the idea? I'll try to get as much out of you in this situation as I can, but,
I am not in control.
I've got my maul out. I'm squaring up.
I make no promises.
Okay.
He drops his sword to the ground again as the flames dissipate, and he puts his hands out towards you.
Yeah, I drop the stone hand,
Mm-hmm.
and just for posterity, I hold the orb in the tentacle because, I'd rather
Yeah.
try to keep one hand if possible.
Of course.
Yeah.
And I reach my other hand out towards the barrier.
And your hand passes through the barrier, and your hand sits in his, and he grabs you tight, as if he's about to pull you through, and you can feel his hand shaking.
I'd like to hold the back of Flick. Whatever the opposite shoulder is to the hand that he's grabbed, just as an anchor to keep her on this side.
You feel around your ankles vines wrapping around to hold you down as Callie casts a spell to attempt to hold you to this end.
Oh boy. I grip him back and I'm just going to try feel the same turmoil in him that I've got in myself, but I'm going to try to sort of calm and rearrange it in myself almost like a channel directly from my left hand through to the orb in my right. And I'm going to attempt to reach out with that flame to cast Dispel Magic as a conduit to assist with this process.
Mm-hmm.
See it as a form of creation rather than destruction.
Mm-hmm. Can you make your wisdom saving throw first?
Is there any way we get to help with the wisdom saving throw?
If you'd like to make a claim for how you're going to help, then that's totally fine.
In the moment that Flick is doing this, I would like to rage so that my ancestral guardians appear, and I want to have every single one of them lay a hand on Flick to just try and help, brace, comfort, protect.
As you do so, at the vines around the feet, Clarrybelle, you see this Flick is too focused on what she's doing. Small, beautiful flowers bloom. You can have advantage on the roll. It's DC 25, folks.
Yeah, this could go
And the
horrifyingly
consequence?
wrong.
We have no idea what it is.
Yeah.
It's a 9.
For a total of...
17?
17.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a natural 1. That's it.
You feel the hands grip you, shaking to stop pulling you in. Even as the hands of the ancestral guardians hold you back, as the magic of Callie, a newly rekindled friendship, holds you down, you feel yourself being pulled, and you pull back.
Do I get a chance to take any of it out of him before I go?
As you pull back, you pull and draw the magic, and draw the spell plague into the orb, but miss. And you pull all of the spell plague within him into yourself, as Flick is consumed in flame. And Thalavar falls to the ground. Something comes out of him, like a wisp of smoke, that then grows and grows into an enormous 12-foot tall armored figure made of mist and sand looking over you as Flick burns with blue energy. In a booming voice that seems to shake the very foundations of the tower, the voice states,
the star of Helm, shadows within Gauntled Grim, Mistra fallen, defied from entrance, light the star, my grief, save Mistra.
And the figure of Helm disappears and falls once more as the flames dissipate to reveal Flick in a changed form. And that's where we're going to call the session.
You've been listening to Best Left Forgotten. You can find and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Best Left Podcast and on our Best Left Forgotten Facebook page, where we post updates, info, and additional content. Music by Kevin MacLeod at Incompetech.com, licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 3.0. Full song list and additional artists can be found in the episode description. Cover art by Caddy Wampus, who can be found on Fiverr. Thanks to Jess Wolfendale, our editor, Miriam Feats, our social media manager, and Nathan Quadro, our GM and producer. If you enjoyed our podcast today, please leave a review and tell your friends.